Collins, David Robinson playing either 4 through 7 of his final games of his career were underway, and it's the Nets. Pull-up jumper by Kidd. They did it in games 2, 3, and 4. Pull-up jumper. Kidd got a hand at his face, and Jefferson clears it for the Nets.
Well, what the Nets might have accumulated in rust over the last couple weeks, they may make up for an experience. This team has been there before.
Jackson, not a good shot. Here comes Jason Kidd in a hurry. Martin around Duncan. Duncan got a hand on it.
Kerry Kittles, as well as Richard Jefferson, has to shoot the ball for New Jersey. Greg Popovich forced to take an early timeout. Byron Scott saying he was very curious. Defense here. New Jersey's best percentage shooter is Lucius Harris at 42%.
Here's Jackson, who took a terrible shot last time. That's another assist. And Tim Duncan out of the timeout, a chance for a three-point play.
Well, that's what Steven Jackson, and he's been doing it years ago, but he gives him that guy who can penetrate, draw the defense, and just dump it off for the easy finish. Doing a nice job of fighting Tim Duncan.
Oh, good Kerry Kittles, nice defense. And look at the pass, trying to spin it ahead to Kenyon Martin. Wow. Even as a turnover, it looked pretty good.
Kenyon Martin is so fast.
Jackson flying through the lane, and the former Nets score with 2 on the shot clock. Here comes Tony Parker. Collins grabbed his jersey, no foul called. Chance to tie things up. Inside, Parker.
Antonio.
So each team has run off 6 straight. We're tied at 6. Kittles, double team. Now Martin trying to penetrate with a left hand. Nice move.
He hangs up in the air so long, he's able to switch hands.
18 months in the NBA, Ben Kenyon Martin.
I would say last 4 months, he's been incredible.
And David Robinson ties it up.
Steven Jackson.
8 minutes to go in the quarter and tied at 8.
Nice dribble handoff by Jason Collins.
Kittles with a pull-up around a screen and knocks it down. Kerry Kittles.
Well, Jason Kidd didn't have any options that time. He was leading the one-man fast break.
Kerry Kittles was trailing. Jefferson over Jackson. Got it. 4 for Jefferson. Back, and it became an easy layup.
We're talking the level of Magic Johnson, Pete Maravich, Walt Frazier, Jerry West here.
Rose up over Williams. Tough shot.
Is that about parade to the free throw line for Tim Duncan, Malik Rose, or anyone else?
Well, Collins does have 2 fouls. Rogers in there for him right now. Kenyon Martin has only 1. Here's Kenyon offensively.
This guy's good.
Angry. He is good, isn't he?
What hands. What anticipation. And what confidence on the defensive end. He's just saying, hey, I'm going to guard Tim Duncan by myself.
Nets by 4. Ginobili trying to weave his way through with a left hand, and does.
I don't know if they've taken more than 2 perimeter shots. They've been either getting to the rim and finishing or getting to the rim and getting stripped. It's a tough matchup right here for Steven Jackson.
Harris blocked by Duncan.
Duncan always keeps the ball in play with his block.
That's his 3rd block shot already in the first quarter, fellas.
San Antonio leads the NBA every year in block shots per game. They did it again this year. Plays well as the favorite. They do not play well with the lead, giving it up so many times. They've already lost game 1 of 2 series this spring.
Rodney Rogers knocks down the outside jump. Does his 2nd trip down court against Claxton.
Well, you get it up to the 35 mark, you get a 2 for 1 here, get the ball back and ensure yourself the last shot.
Rogers hit his last jumper, and he hits that one. Rodney Rogers 4, 0.2 difference. Down to 10 remaining first quarter. Ginobili has a look. Jackson got his man in the air, and he's got an open jumper, and he knocked it down.
Intimidating shot blocking presence out there for New Jersey.
Here's Harris, Ginobili on him. Got around him and tipped in by Williams.
That's what Bill was talking about earlier. Routine. Maybe one of those things where as soon as he touches it, Dikembe Mutombo, comes over and double teams.
There comes Johnson to double team. That leaves Claxton wide open, and he knocks down the jumper.
I maintain.
I think I'd be asking for an explanation on that one.
Great defense, Rodney Rogers.
Rose over it.
If he's going to make that shot, you're in real trouble.
Spurs cut it down to 1 again with 9.5 to go, second quarter. And here's a steal by Rose. Spurs haven't led yet. They do that. Trying to tell the official that as he backpedals defensively. Robinson, nice feed into Duncan. Blocked by Mutombo. And the big fella goes to the floor. Timeout called. And his teammates rush out to meet the 36-year-old who's seen a little.
I know is I don't know if there's any truth to the rumor, but they had to use the whole can of Rust-Oleum on him. And he's right there. This is what he does. Block shots. You don't see him get after it like this very often, but that's what this.
Rodgers missed that three. Kenyon Martin keeps it alive. Jason Kidd's alone, but he feeds Martin. Mutombo got it away with an offensive foul, and Rodgers got it in close.
Good night. Good grief.
But look at the hand and the wing spread by Dikembe Mutombo. No passing angles past that.
Parker, the dish to Robinson, and a finish by the Admiral.
Penetration helped out some of these big guys who are helpless back there by themselves.
Kidd's been quiet since the first quarter as he had the first couple of baskets. Kenyon Martin slammed.
Anybody that gets up higher, quicker, and stronger than this guy. I mean, he reached across the room.
Under 6 minutes now. He's by 2.
Well, you got to pick and choose if you're saying it's nice.
Blocks. Kittles went up and had it.
Like Dikembe in Argentina. Like, this guy's pretty long right here.
Got to take in if you're Martin.
And he does.
This is, I'm the best player in this series.
Robinson, great pass on the baseline to Jackson.
The big man's ability. Got to take it here too.
Martin, left hand blocked by Robinson.
Well, if you wait too long, that allows the other big man time to get over and help.
Back to Robinson, trying to throw it, hit the back of the iron. He gets it right back from Jackson. Score, David Robinson. Ginobili had Jefferson get on him in a hurry, and now takes about 3 steps with no traveling violation. His Kidd had a hand on it.
Kenyon Martin is everywhere.
Duncan off the glass. Comes straight to Jackson.
Always the weakest part of Jason Kidd's game is coming to the floor tonight.
Jackson. Offensive foul.
I gotta see that one.
Instead of the basket, Jackson picks up his second foul.
Foul trouble, points in the paint deficit, and outside shooting is killing the New Jersey Nets.
Nice feed of Kenyon Martin over Tim Duncan.
There's just no reason once he leaves.
We keep talking about the things that the Nets have done wrong, and Jason Kidd missing his last day shot, and they're ahead.
Parker gives up a shot. Ginobili won for 3. Got it!
Tremendous in the first half.
No fouls to give by either team. Rodney Rodgers on the baseline. Would have been a very tough shot. Collins trying to follow, can't get it. Final chance for the Spurs. Bowen trying to go through traffic. Offensive foul and no basket. And Bowen picks up his 3rd foul.
Especially the field goals made and field goals attempted.
Here we go, starting the 3rd quarter. 6 ties, including the one we have right now so far in the ball game. Bruce Bowen, quiet in the first half with no full
paint area. They're getting into the paint, either kicking out or scoring at the rim. New Jersey settling for jump shots.
Ryan Scott said his biggest concern was the size of the Spurs. New Jersey's in trouble. They need a timeout. Can't fast break out of the net. Their set offense has been non-existent. Lack of perimeter shooting.
Kenyon Martin has to watch out offensively, but a sweet move around Duncan. 12 for Martin.
Explode and go around him and finish.
I like the way you keep changing his defense. Front one time, play behind, keeping Duncan off balance constantly.
Out of bounds to the Spurs as Duncan spun around.
Tim Duncan.
Martin gets set defensively. And Duncan gives it up. Parker will try a 3. Got it!
Enjoying playing basketball. He's not going to let all this other nonsense get in his way. Nice passing.
Kidd to Martin. Kenyon Martin inside. 14 for Kenya. A 10-4 start for San Antonio to open up this lead in the opening minutes of the third quarter.
Nice pass by Duncan.
David Robinson was so good in the first half, and he picks up where he left off. 11 for the old Admiral.
Well, I think he'd like one more stripe on the jacket before he hangs up the hat.
Good point. Jefferson outside, and he knocks it down just inside the three.
For people who had finished their NBA career as a world champion. Bill Russell heading that group with Sam Jones.
He would be the only non-Celtic ever to do so.
Is playing and looking at the referees, waiting for a helping hand. This is the NBA Finals. You've got to take it.
Parker on the pick and roll, back to Duncan. Duncan knocks it down outside. 12 points, 12 rebounds.
5 Spurs back since the first quarter when the Nets had 7 fast break points. They've been able to do a good job of getting back, and as Bill said earlier on, when you're making shots, hard to run out of the net. Nice.
Kenyon Martin with a nice outside jumper.
The amazing stories developing in this series is the face of Tim Duncan at both ends of the floor.
Jackson for 3. Collins a rebound. And now here comes Kidd and Kittles together. Kidd by himself.
And to be able to catch the ball on the dead ball.
7 straight points now in the last minute and a half by the Nets to close that 10-point gap down to where we are, a 3-point lead. Duncan over Kenyon Martin. Again, Jason Kidd posts up and this time cuts to the lane. Blocked by David Robinson. His second block shot of the night. Bowen for 3. Got it! Work with him.
That would be the worst thing that would ever happen.
Duncan with Martin on his hit. Duncan, another tough shot. 8 this quarter, 69% from the field this quarter.
Parker's feeling it right now. He's give me the ball in my hands, they break somebody down and do something with it.
And he does something with it.
Give up big leads.
There you see the field goal shooting this quarter for all San Antonio. They stretch their lead to a dozen with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Game 1 of the NBA Finals in San Antonio. Tim Duncan continuing to put on a third quarter show. Sean Elliott, Jim Gray, and Ahmad Rashad. I hope I didn't miss anything.
Nice dribble handoff, Jason Jones.
Rodgers doesn't get it. Duncan cleans the glass again. Jackson, look at it! This is the largest deficit the Nets have faced in the playoffs. They're down 16. Rodgers lays it off the glass.
You cannot fast break points.
They're going to have a hard time winning the game if they can't get at least a plus 10 in fast break points. If they can't fast break in the fourth quarter, they can't come back.
Claxton with this. Duncan had a hand on it. Rose got it back.
Look at Aaron Williams battle.
Ginobili. Oh, boy. Duncan had a hand on it. Kidd came down with it.
Nice pass.
Harris pull-up jumper. Big shot by Lucius Harris.
Greg Pops to the ball.
Williams now trying to force Duncan away from the basket.
Popovich wisely brings Parker right back in.
Jackson with 4 on the shot clock. Duncan may have gotten away with a push for the offensive rebound, but he puts it right back in.
Not giving him any good looks. Kept him under control in transition.
They're doing a good job of making them play to their weaknesses.
Tim Duncan, and he's Duncan. He's got 25. Kenya's third of the night.
Robinson just stood right there and let Richard Jefferson turn right into him.
Rose over Rodgers.
Floor, creating a tone, just sustaining what Tim Duncan put up there first. How are the Nets going to be able to come back?
Kenyon Martin's back in there, but is it too late? He immediately gets his 19th point of the ball game. 1.5 minutes, and they just ended another one of 3:36 with Kenyon Martin's last basket.
You are not going to win the NBA championship by playing conservatively.
It's Duncan's team with a big lead with just over 6 to go.
We look back at some point, Tim Duncan was only 2 for 3.
Yeah.
Now he has 27, 15, and 5.
He just blocked another shot, but Collins rattles it off the glass.
Assists, minutes, field goal percentage.
Right now he's got 27 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 blocks. Not a bad night's work. Ooh, tough shot. Lucius Harris.
It has not had any sort of impact on the game.
Tony Parker's had a great night. Cross-court pass, a tough one to Ginobili. And he lays it in.
No interior defensive presence for the Nets.
And goes strong, had it blocked.
On anything this guy does, because he always has the ability to go the other way.
Dishes on the baseline to Jackson.
NBA Finals record is 8 blocks. Duncan right there, and Robinson 4.
Oh, what a shot by Duncan.
Gonna have to have perfect perimeter shooting by Richard Jefferson, Lucius Harris, Barry Giddles, and Rodney Rogers. And that's not
Harris got a 3.
Harris and Rodney Rogers. And a major factor is that San Antonio's only turned the ball over 2 times in the entire second half.
You don't turn it over and you make shots. It's hard to get out.
Kenyon Martin lays it in.
This guy's good.
And that being said, it's a 9-point game with 2 points to go.
That's right. Martin has 21.
Now, you can't be afraid to attack against it. If they're going to press you, they can pay.
Duncan, a great lead for Robinson, and David just
Take it to him and take advantage of him and score the bucket.
But that
Harris runs into Collins around the pick. And Duncan blocks another shot at Kenyon Martin. Kenyon Martin screaming for a foul, so's Byron Scott. Neither one gets it. It has 6 of those blocks that Tom's talking about, along with a 30-point, 17-rebound night.
grinded out here for San Antonio. Richard Jefferson finally with a perimeter shot.
That goes that far. Right now, San Antonio looking to capture game 1 and hold home court. Jets it off the glass. Tough.
Their ability to compete at this level.
As good as Kenyon Martin was and fouled out with 1:11 to go. The 2 superstars you talk about on the court are that guy who until now has really not.
Jason Kidd was badly outplayed by Tony Parker.
The Nets, remember, had 3 major second-half field goal droughts. And too much Tony Parker. And when they lost here, they shot 37% from the floor. They're going to be under that when this one's over.
Well, that third quarter was particularly disappointing for New Jersey. This came out absolutely flat as can be from the locker room.
And at that point, it became the Duncan Parker show, and it was pretty much all over. Jefferson ahead to Harris on the break, and it goes in. And the foul on Rose.
They're in deep trouble.
We'll find out Friday.
We'll find out on Friday. Same bat time, same bat channel. Game 1 goes to San Antonio.